I discovered a preschool study that had been begun in 1962. Low-income African-American children were randomly assigned to preschool or not. They pick a group of kids in the same neighborhood, and half of them had picked at random, go to preschool, mostly for 2 years, and half of them don't, and then they follow them. And I found this study when the kids had turned 19 and they were doing the follow-up, and one of the remarkable findings that they'd had over the years, including through age 15, is that fewer of the children who went to preschool were mentally retarded. And so I wanted to know, well, how does preschool make that happen? What does this mean? Well, what it actually means, of course, is that fewer of them were classified as mentally retarded for special education. Fewer of them needed special education services. So these are kids who, because they went to preschool, did better when they went to school. They did better not just academically, they did better socially. They learned to plan and take personal responsibility to think before they act. So they stayed out of jail. When they were 19, they were more likely to have a job. They were making more money. They had more education. By age 27, they're more likely to own their own home. PNC, I'm sure, loves the idea that not only were they more likely to own their own home, they were more likely to have a bank account. And looking at the polling data, I think we've really turned a corner. The vast majority of people in the United States, in pretty much any state you would pick, believe that this is probably the most important part of a child's life for us to invest in, and that public investments are warranted and not sufficient. The policymakers have yet to catch up. And it's one of the reasons what you're doing here is so important. The Perry Preschool study, 65 kids went to preschool. And that's how many we studied that went to preschool. I just noticed you got 65 kids that you're serving here today. And I expect you will make just as much difference in the lives of those children over the next 40 years as the Perry Preschool study did. And I'd like to commend you for that. Thank you.